My name is Rituraj Barman. So today we are going to discuss about Laplace transform. So at first let f of t be a function of t defined for all positive value of t. Then Laplace transform of f of t denoted by Laplace transform of f of t is defined by Laplace transform of f of t is equal to integration of limit from 0 to infinity e to the power st into f of t into dt. So this is the general formula of Laplace transform, where s is a parameter where s is a parameter. We use Laplace transform because of whenever we are going to solve any complex integration, first we transform the complex expression into a simple expression by the help of Laplace transform. Then we integrate. This make the problem easy to us. Here are many Laplace transform formulas, uh, like Laplace transform of 1, Laplace transform of sine of 80, Laplace transform of cos of 80. At first I am going to prove that Laplace transform of 1 is equal to 1 by s. So at first we are given that Laplace transform of 1. So we are going to prove Laplace transform of 1 equal to 1 by s. So we know the general Laplace transform formula is Laplace transform of f of t is equal to integration of limit from 0 to infinity e to the power minus st into f of t into dt. Here f of t is equal to 1. So the equation Laplace transform of 1 is equal to integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus st into 1 into dt. So now we integrate. The integration will be e to the power minus st by minus s, limit from 0 to infinity. Now we put the limit. If we put the limit infinity, then it will become 0 minus, and if we put the lower limit, then it will become 1 by minus s, and minus minus will be plus. So the Laplace transform of 1 is equal to 1 by s. So now we are going to discuss about Laplace transform of sine 80. Laplace transform of sine 80 is equal to a by a square plus a square, where s is greater than 0. So we are going to prove that Laplace transform of sine of 80 is equal to a by a square plus a square, where a is greater than 0. So the general formula of Laplace transform is Laplace transform of sine f of t is equal to integration of from 0 to limit from 0 to infinity e to the power minus st into f of t into dt. Here ft is equal to sine of at. So Laplace transform of sine of at is equal to limit from 0 to infinity into e to the power minus st into sine at into dt. So we know that integration of sine at into sine bt into dt is equal to e to the power at by a square plus b square into a sine bt minus b cos bt. Now we are applying the this formula to this given for to this formula, sorry, to this equation. So here a is equal to, here a is equal to minus s and b is equal to a. So Laplace transform of sine of at is equal to e to the power minus st into, sorry, e to the power minus st by a square plus a square into the value of a is minus s into sine of at into minus the value of b is a into cos of at, limit from 0 to infinity. So if we put the upper limit, then e to the power minus st goes to denominator, and e to the power minus e to the power infinity will become infinity. Then 1 by infinity will become 0, then whole expression will become 0, minus if we put the lower limit 0, then e to the power 0 will become 1 by a square plus a square, and sine of 0 is 0, and cos of 0 will become a, sorry, cos of 0 will become 1, and 1 into a equal to a, and this minus into this minus will become positive, and a by a square plus a square. This is the Laplace transform of sine of at and s is greater than 0. So here this is the Laplace transform of sine of at, and this is the definition of Laplace transform, and this is the Laplace transform of 1.